Are veering into a canal right near the intersection of Surfside and Beach Parkway in Cape Coral, and neighbors say this is the third time something like this has happened at that same spot. And now neighbors are saying the city has to do something about this area so drivers have more of a heads up, maybe some signs. 4 Your Corner's Kara Spelger working to get their concerns addressed.
This canal that runs along Surfside Boulevard and Beach Parkway looks peaceful, complete with kayakers rowing in the water. That wasn't the case last night. This viewer video shows emergency vehicles on scene working to get a car that went into the canal out of the water. And this is what's left of the scene: dirt marks on the sidewalk and cracked cement.
I travel this intersection all the time, and it really upsets me that there is no better way to stop the people from going in the canal.
John Gerald has lived here for years and hopes that after this incident, the city will take action to reinforce the area along the water. Back in 2015, a young man drove into the canal. Police pulled him from the car, but he later died from his injuries. In 2012, a young woman, Alexi Krill, was found dead inside her car after driving into the same canal. Neighbors say both incidents could have been prevented if there was something reinforcing the roadside.
Put a barrier up where the yellow posts are now. That way the cars cannot go into the canal.
John isn't the only neighbor who thinks something needs to be done to prevent cars from going into the water. Phyllis Tompkins lives just a few feet away from where the accident happened and says reckless driving is at the heart of the problem.
The road is fairly straight, so people tend to exceed the speed limit.
But Phyllis thinks a few extra lights rather than a guardrail will make a drastic difference.
If they added some street lights, because it gets really dark in between the 2 street lights that we do have, that would help tremendously.
Kara Spelger, Fox 4 in your corner.
Now, Karis did reach out to the city, but hasn't heard back from the city on this, on why there hasn't been a guardrail put up or if there's any plan to do that in the future. Investigators did tell us one victim was taken to the hospital and no other victims were found there at the wreck site.